Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bear. We can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written on the scars of my heart. When I'm broken, just bear. We can learn to love again. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we were fine, and yeah, your head is wild again. My dear, you still have everything, and it's all in your mind. Now you've been knocking into your sleep. Oh, you used to lie so close to me. Oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love, love, love. How love, love, love. Oh, just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bear. We can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written on the scars of my heart. We're not broken, just bear. We can learn to love again. Oh, yeah, that's in rust. How fixing us, how good it does, but our love's enough. You're holding it in, you're pouring a drink. No, nothing is as bad as it seems. We'll come clean. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bend. We can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written on the scars of my heart. We're not broken, just bend. We can learn to love again. Oh, learn to love again. Oh, learn to love again. Oh, yeah, we're not broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood. You're the curse, you're the pain, you're the only thing I want to touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. You're the fear, I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. Follow me through the dark, let me take you past inside the light. You can see the world you brought to light, to light. So love me like you do, love me like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for? Fading in, fading out, on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your skin is a holy bread I want to bite. Only you can set my heart on fire, on fire. And I'll let you set the pace, 'cause I'm not thinking straight. My head's spinning around, I can't see clear anymore. 'Cause what are we waiting for? 'cause I'm not thinking straight. My head's spinning around, I can't see clear no more. 'Cause what are you waiting for? Love me like you do, 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 touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do, 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 touch me like you do, touch me like you do. 'Cause what are you waiting for?
Natural. Natural woman. Oh, no one. Natural.
Looking out on a morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I thought I had to face another day, oh Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, but your love's the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, oh, you came along to claim it. I didn't know what was wrong with me, but your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm forever thankful of what I'm living for, and if I make it happy, I don't need no more. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, baby, what you done to me? Oh, you make me feel so good inside. And I just wanna be, yeah, close to you. You make me feel so alive. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Found myself dreaming in silver and gold, like a scene from a movie that every broken heart knows. We were walking on moonlight when you held me close. Split second, then you disappeared, and then I was all alone. Woke up in tears with you by my side, breath of relief, and I realized, oh, we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted, 'cause we've never known where we'll run out of time. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. See, I'm gonna love you, baby, like I'm gonna lose you, yeah. In the blink of an eye, just a whisper of smoke, you could lose everything. The truth is you'll never know. So I'll kiss you longer, baby, every chance that I get. We'll make the most of the moments in love with no regret. Let's take our time, say what we want, use what we've got before it's all gone. Oh, we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted, 'cause we'll never know where we'll run out of time. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. See, I'm gonna love you, baby, like I'm gonna lose you, yeah. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you, baby, like I'm gonna lose you. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted. We'll never know where we run out of time. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. See, I'm gonna love you, baby, like I'm gonna lose you, yeah. like I'm gonna lose you. Every sun won't take you for granted. We'll never know it when we run out of time. And I'm gonna love you.
Bing, bing. Kwazulu.
Very good.
Any song.
Kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. Kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. The first thing you must know about us, our greatest pride is our beautiful people. 23 tribes with one king. Wherever can you see such a thing? It's the kingdom of the Zulus. Can swim in the ocean, visit the location. Whatever you wanna do, you can do it here. You can swim in the ocean, visit the location. Whatever you wanna do, you can do it here. Oh, kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. Hey, kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. Elele, 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 elele. It's true that in my journey I've been so many places that have taken my breath away. But when I think about the hooting of the taxis, ladies saying, can you show me the way? You can swim in the ocean, visit the location. Wherever you wanna do, you can do it here. You can swim in the ocean, visit the location. Whatever you wanna do, you can do it here. Oh, kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. Kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. Elele, 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 elele. Kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. Kaya kainglizio ya milapekaya. There's no place like KwaZulu. It's true that in my journey I've been so many places that have taken my breath away. But when I think about the hooting of the taxis, ladies saying, can you show me the way? You can swim in the ocean, visit the location. Whatever you wanna do, oh, you can do it here. You can swim in the ocean, visit the location. Whatever
on, holding back the ears.
Holding back the years, thinking of the days I had so long. When somebody hears, listen to the fear that's gone. Oh, yeah. Then I don't know. Holding back the tears, chance for me to escape from all I know. Holding back the tears, 'cause nothing here is grown. And I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on. I've wasted all those years, I'll keep holding, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep gotta keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, yeah. I'll keep holding on. Love, oh, 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 baby. Wasted all those years, wasted all those fears, and nothing had a chance to be good, nothing ever could. I'll keep holding on, gotta keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding on, I'll keep holding, gotta keep holding on, holding on, I'll keep gotta keep holding on, 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 holding on.
And then she'd say, everything you want to dream away. We are legends every day. That's what she told me. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart underneath my skin. I feel my heart beating. You make me feel like I'm alive again. Not in this way. I'm a dream that died by light of day. Gonna hold our back. Sky is safe. We are on it. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart underneath my skin. Oh, I can feel my heart beating. 'Cause you make me feel like I'm alive again. Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Tell me magical.
Ladies and gentlemen, proceedings will begin shortly. If you could start making your way to the tables. Thank you.
Taking shape, yeah, diamonds taking shape. We've only got this time. start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself in love. Didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for a few more guests to arrive. The inclement weather has caught them all in the traffic. So please relax. We'll be starting in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
On fire. We go drink drinks and take shots until we fall out, like the roof on fire. Now, baby, get my booty naked, take off all your clothes and light the roof on fire. Tell her, baby, 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 I'm on fire. I tell her, baby, 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 I'm a fireball. Now big bang boogie, get that kitty little noogie in a nice little shave. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way.
I was born in a plane. Mama said that every word would know my name. I'm the best
right here don't play. That boy's from the bottom of the map. MIA USA. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way.
I was born in a plane. Mama said that every word was my name. I'm the best you've ever had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Fired all.
Is someone listening? Okay. Let me tell you the story of that guy. First you loved, then you promised. Was losing control. Crazy night. Intense. Now, living my own life. Got you out of my path. Been wasting too much time. Gonna leave you far behind. You run away. Are you thinking of me when you took her? Does she know you were supposed to love me till you die? Almost kill me. Now, living my own life. Been wasting too much time. Gonna leave you far behind.
patiently for you to say that you sent him on his way. You sent him on his way. And I know you're worried, been tossing and turning, it's keeping you away, thinking it was a mistake. But it's time. You knew he was no good, had to let him go. You'll be fine. Just reach out your hand, now you got mine to hold. I'm telling you that, ooh, we were meant to be. Darling, can't you see that I'm your whole wide world? And he's a drop in the ocean. Ooh, wouldn't you agree? I'm the only ship that's sailing on your sea. And he's a drop in the ocean. He's a drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean. See what the earth brings and don't sweat the small things, it's gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly take your seats. Proceedings will begin in 3 minutes. Thank you.
I'ma make you mine. Yeah, I'ma make you mine. But it's time. You knew he was no good, had to let him go. And you'll be fine. Just reach out your hand, now you got mine to hold. I'm telling you that, ooh, we were meant to be. Darling, can't you see that I'm your whole wide world? And he's a drop in the ocean. Ooh, wouldn't you agree? I'm the only ship that's sailing on your sea. And he's a drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean. I'm telling you that, ooh, we were meant to be. Darling, can't you see that I'm your whole wide world? And he's a drop in the ocean. Ooh, wouldn't you agree? I'm the only ship that's sailing on your sea. And he's a drop in the ocean. He's a drop in the ocean. Yeah.
I'm trying to pretend it isn't true, but even when I run, it's like I can't get over you, over you, over you, over you. Every time I try to say a word, I turn my face to tears, rolling down my eyes, and it's over now, babe, it's over now, so give me all the magic. Give me all the magic ever made. It's like a giant in my heart rate. This love is greater than a heart rate. So give me back the moment. Just give me back the moments that we made.
What if it's load shedding?
It's like a giant in my heart
It's load
rate.
shedding, no?
This love is greater than a heart rate.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could take your seats, please. Proceedings will begin in 1 minute. Thank you.
So give me all the
Where did he put his marker? Yeah. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Kola Itshinga.
Lights up on the stage.
Good evening, Krianant, Molweni, Sanbonani, Absheni. I'm going to lose my train of thought, so really good to see everybody. It's such a privilege, such an honor for me to be here tonight. It's great to see old friends, it's great to see old faces, until I was reminded by one of the young players that I am one of the old faces as well, so maybe not all that great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start off by welcoming you here tonight to the chairman of the Sharks Board, Stephen Saad, president of the KZN-RU, Scott Liebenberg, Sharks CEO Gary Teichman, members of the Sharks Board, sponsors, partners, management, players, supporters, and guests, welcome. And of course, people who generally would have to attend events like this one, who are very often forgotten, the wives, the players, the partners. A round of applause for them, for all they've had to put up with. Hulle sê mos agter elke man, behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. It really is a privilege for me to be here tonight. They generally don't let me out of the studio. I also see, and thank you very much, Novashni, you organize extra security. And you might have seen them as you came into the hall, and that's because I work for Supersport. I could walk off anytime. Yes, yes. It's going to be one of those nights. Just a couple of announcements up front before we get the formal proceedings underway. I know that a lot of people are on social media, so if you are, please feel free and are welcomed and invited to take pictures, to share images of tonight online. There is a hashtag running, which is hashtag Sharks Player Awards, Sharks Player Awards. To those who are joining us live on YouTube, it's absolutely wonderful to be able to be chatting to you live from wherever you are on the planet, because I know there are people watching from all over the show. And so far as tonight goes, and before that, there are bathrooms outside the back. That's this side of the hall. As you see, there's a buffet set up for dinner. There is alcohol which is available freely to you, courtesy of our sponsors for this evening, so please feel free to make use. There is also, if you do not find your tipple of choice, a cash bar on the back right, back left, if you're facing the stage. So please feel free to get yourself a drink, and there is also a dance floor, which I will show you a little bit later on, my successful rain dance, because obviously it worked, and thank you very much for switching the weather on for me. I was scared of Durban heat. But ladies and gents, without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more time. Oh, somebody asked about smokers. Any smokers in the room? If you need to have a cigarette, you need to go out the main door, down the road about 2 kilometers left. Security will unfortunately not let you smoke within close proximity to the building. They will expropriate your cigarettes without compensation. But ladies and gents, let's get tonight underway. I'm really not going to waste any time, and I would like to call immediately on Gary Teichman, the Sharks CEO, for his official welcoming. Gary?
Thank you. Firstly, my job tonight is just to welcome you all here. I'm not going to be giving a long speech. I'm leaving that up to Ed. He's going to give you some detail of what we get up to, and we actually do a bit of work at the Sharks, so he's going to give you that detail. And yeah, just to thank you all for the support. It might seem a bit strange that we're having our 2018 year-end function, Player of the Year now, but unfortunately at the end of last year we couldn't get a time where the Springboks could be with us. In fact, the Springboks had to run from the change room after winning a Currie Cup final straight onto a plane to go overseas, so there was just no time. So that's the reason why we're having it now. So it's really about the players and the coaches that have done an exceptional job in 2018. 2017, we decided that we wanted to go back to making it a really special event. You know, we were having a couple of events with sponsors, a couple of golf days, etc., and we said, no, let's do one real special event and really make it worthwhile. And I think those that were here in 2017, it was a great event. We had a great time. And it's really to honor the players that have had an exceptional year. Like I said, my job is just to thank everyone, and I want to start with the sponsors. You know, without sponsors, we really don't have a business. So the sponsors that really get involved and support the Sharks have been unbelievable this year. Our title sponsors, Cell-C, whenever we need them, we call on them, and they are extremely supportive and really behind us. Johnson Workwear, stadium sponsor, fantastic. They came on first year last year, changed the stadium, all brand new signage, been great supporters. Canterbury, our apparel sponsors, Fidelity, Cashback World, our old friend John Allen, been fantastic. And Sun Sibaya, Melville, and I'll speak a bit more about Melville because he's been instrumental in putting this event together. City of Durban, we've got a great relationship with the City of Durban. They're a sponsor and they're very good to us. And then LFP, who've just come on this year, you'll notice it on the shorts at this year. We thank them for joining us. To those sponsors that have helped with the golf day, and this is where I want to thank Melville. You know, Melville, we chatted to him in 17 and he said he believes it's a great idea, and he's been fantastic. You know, he comes through, we have meetings, and he gets involved in putting the thing together. And for that, Melville, I want to thank you very much. You're an unbelievable, kind person and a guy that really gets his hands stuck in, and he supports us. Thank you. Deso Branding, Quattro Finance, Celsi, Brand ID, SA Breweries, we're out there this afternoon, Hirsch's, SMG, and Cashback World, all contributed to the golf day today, so thanks very much. Then the staff that have put these events together, I want to make special mention because last weekend we had the Fun Day, which if any of you were there, was a fantastic event. I mean, it was well supported. The weather wasn't great to us, but I still think we had about 8,000 to 10,000 people coming through the gates there. And then this weekend, so they've had 2 weekends in a row where they put the golf day together and the event. And I want to call up the 3 ladies that have put this together, Meryl, Jenna, and Navashni. Everyone probably very aware of Navashni. She's been around a long time, but those 3 have been fantastic. If we've got if you could pop up here. Navash, here, the front. Thanks. Obviously, there are a lot of other staff that have supported, and for them, I would like to thank them for the effort that they've put in. Like I said, tonight is about the players, and firstly, I want to thank all the wives, girlfriends, and family that support our players. I know, having been involved in rugby, that if you don't have your support of your wife, partner, or family, it makes it very difficult to achieve. And I know with the amount of traveling they do, not being around for much of the time, and then the demands that are made outside of rugby. You know, you can be sitting at dinner, you've just come back from a tour, and then someone comes in and is wanting an autograph. But it's those people that make our players successful. So I really want to thank you, and I would appreciate it if we gave them a round of applause, because they are extremely important. Then to all the coaches and support staff, congratulations on a season that I felt we really learned a lot. I think we grew, we took another step forward, and I believe it's going to make us successful as long as we learn from what we've done in the past. To Rob for winning the Currie Cup and his team around him. I think in rugby we underestimate the power of the Currie Cup, and if it's one thing we want to try and work towards is making that tournament special again. And I believe we can, because it means so much to the people of South Africa, and it means so much to the players that are playing in South Africa. So it's something that I think that SA Rugby and the unions need to really think about, making it a tournament that it can be. Then to Sean, who went unbeaten throughout the under-19 competition. Fantastic event, fantastic achievement. I don't think it's been done at the Sharks level for a long time. If it's been done, I know we've won the event, but I don't think we've been unbeaten. So I think to Sean and his support crew, well done. Then to all the players, we took a hell of a step forward by winning the Currie Cup. You know, we went down there previously, got beaten at Newlands, and then to go back there in the final and to win that game was a great achievement. And I truly believe that the squad that we do have, if we believe in ourselves and we consistent in our performance, we can win the Super Rugby competition. Last year there were games in the Super Rugby competition where you blew top teams off the park. I mean, I just look at that Hurricanes game where we should never have lost, but you outplayed them. The Blues game, you outplayed them. So if we can get that consistency, I promise you we can go on and win this competition. It's really important that we do recognize our players that have had exceptional seasons. And I would like to congratulate those players that do win awards tonight. But the one thing that rugby will always be, it's the ultimate team game. And I think that's one thing we must keep in mind when we have events like this. I know there are individuals that stand out, but it's without that team working together, those individuals won't stand out. So I look forward to hearing who the winners are. I would also finally like to make special mention of all our supporters. You know, the Sharks brand, I think when you're playing, you're not quite aware of how the amount of potential that the Sharks brand and how it's seen throughout the world. And just getting back into rugby, it's made me realize how important this brand is to Durban. It's the only sporting brand that is recognized, that we have in Durban, that is recognized throughout the world. And I know times are tough and there's so much else on the go and there's so much else that one can do. But I think if we look at it and we look at it as a brand that belongs to Durban, and it's a brand that we need to keep at that level. So I just want to encourage guys. I know guys will buy season tickets and they'll think about it. Geez, I only get to 4 games out of the 8 or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're supporting a brand that when the Sharks are successful, Durban's a good place. It really does make Durban a great place. So I want to just not request, but just encourage you guys to keep supporting the brand. We've got a great group of players, and they're giving 100% to make it successful. And thank you for your support. I look forward to seeing you guys at Kings Park, Johnson Kings Park, and yeah, I think we're in for a very exciting 2019. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you, Gary. Ladies and gents, I'm going to ask for a proper Sharks round of applause. I appreciate that. I know it's January, it's tough. And Gary, I'd have to agree with you 100% when you talk about the strength of the brand. I've been incredibly fortunate over the past 15 years as a rugby broadcaster to have traveled quite a bit. to see rugby matches outside of our borders. And one of the most amazing things I saw was a couple of years ago when the Springboks drew 16-all in Mendoza. I know some of you will remember that match as being not a particularly memorable one from a South African rugby point of view. But one thing that I really do recall was seeing two fans who traveled from Chile across the Andes over 2 days in their Sharks jerseys, unchanged, and it smelled like it. To support the Springboks. So best believe that this brand is indeed reaches further than just our borders. And the other thing that I might as well admit, since I'm sitting in standing in good company, did I see Jeremy Thompson here? Butchie? Is he here? Where are you, Jeremy? I wanted to be you when I was young. It wasn't going to work out, I know. And I've been, and I will deny this if you ever mention it in public, I've been a Shark supporter since the Banana Boys days. No, don't applaud. Don't applaud, it's on YouTube. Otherwise, I won't have the option. They'll make me walk out. But I have been a Shark supporter for pretty much, well, since I went to school right here in KZN in the Midlands at the Drakensberg Boys Choir School. And you guys used to do pre-season in the mountains. And that was my the first time I ran into Sharks players. Back then, they had long hair like Kabos. And I suppose it made sense to practice a bit of rugby in the mountains. And it was absolutely phenomenal. Left an indelible stain on my life, and I've been a Sharks supporter since. But outside of this venue, I might not agree with you if you bring it up. Ladies and gents, on we soldier, and thank you very much for those words, Gary. I'd like to call on the Sharks COO, Edward Kutsia, to say a few short words. Edward? That's not a Sharks rugby hand of applause. Can we have like a proper round of applause? I mean, the man looks good in a suit. It wasn't very cold.
Yeah, there's 2 mics, so unless someone's going to sing, can you do something with this? Yeah, thanks, X. Yeah, before I start, and Navashni made me promise that I wasn't going to wing it. So I said, no, I've got notes, and I won't play golf, I'll write a speech. So I'll be responsible. But there's something I need to do before I start getting into this. I mean, Gary came up here, he spoke to us and he addressed us. But I don't think all of us in this room realize the impact that Gary Teichmann's had on Sharks rugby in the last 30 months that he's been involved with the Sharks. I want to honor Gary, and I know if I told him this beforehand, he would have given me 100 reasons why not to do this. But I just want to thank you for the way he's mentored us, led us, and showed us the way to live the Sharks culture. And Gary, I just want to thank you for everything you do for us, you've done for us, and that you'll still do for this franchise. So if we can just give Gary Teichmann a big hand of applause. I know we've done it already. Okay. So to my notes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a great turnout, and well done on the marketing, to the marketing team for putting together a world-class event once more. Gary spoke and welcomed everyone and thanked the sponsors. So I will say, as we do in KZN, and I've been to a few of similar events like this, all protocol observed. However, we have acknowledged our event sponsors on various platforms. I'm just going to do this. And without them, an event like today won't be possible. And we really do appreciate the amazing contributions they give us in a very, very tough economic environment. I would, however, just like to pause briefly and take a moment to acknowledge our host tonight, Sibaya Hotel and Casino, very ably led by our very close friend, Melville Vogel. Now, the relationship between the Sharks and Sun Sibaya Casino started 14 years ago. And even though as players, and I see Butchie sitting here, and he can attest to the fact that we tried to retire early on the slots and blackjack tables back then already. That was very unsuccessful. Sibaya has truly become a second home to the Sharks. And not only to the Sharks, but also to our Shark supporters through the way they support our season tickets and gambling vouchers. And just whenever we need something, Melville's a call away. So Melville, thank you once again to you, your team, Sibaya, for your wonderful support throughout the years, and long may it continue. And if you would like to, if you don't mind coming up, I just want to give you a small token of our appreciation. And I'm sure that little bit of added free publicity for Sibaya has ensured my free entry at the Tatso buffet for the next 6 months, Melville. So at our last awards dinner, we had a slightly different mood. The dinner was 5 days after losing the Currie Cup final at home, and things were lacquer, but it wasn't so nice. Last year, the very same dinner, I spoke about success and the definition we attribute to success. And to be brutally honest, after losing a final, the definition of success was relatively easy to define. Just win on the field, win a major trophy, and the Sharks will be a successful rugby franchise. Taking that statement into consideration, it should be straightforward to become a successful, or to be a sustainable, successful franchise in South Africa. The way the world measures success is trophies, accolades, medals, and if we win Super Rugby and Currie Cup, we are successful. That is great, but those 2 trophies are won in 2 days. And it leaves us with 363 days of the year to get to that goal. So what is our strategy? How do we build to get there? After winning the Currie Cup in 2018, we can claim to be 50% there, but the journey is long. So what have we done in 2018? And this is what I've done when I didn't play golf today. In 2018, in Super Rugby, we made 2,883 tackles. Each player ran on average 800 kilometers during the season. Our contracted squad consumed 4 tons of whey protein powder in 2018. The combined air travel in 2018 to and from matches for Super Rugby amounted to 3,026,380 air miles. So that is a whole combined squad traveling to Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Buenos Aires, and you do the math. I did it. We used over 150,000 meters of strapping during the 2018 season. And our 2018 squad consists, or our 2019 Super Rugby squad consists of 16 Springboks. But even more important, or equally as exciting as that fact is, just recently we had 18 juniors been picked in the 2019 South Africa Under-20 squad, compared to the 1 we had in 2018 and 2 players we had in 2017. So on the field, we're doing our job and things are working nicely. Off the field, however, we work just as hard in communicating to our fans. How do we communicate to our fans? Through 5,904 social media posts and tweets that resulted in 89.5 million engagement on social media. That grew our social media database, fan base, by 7% in 2018. So today we can proudly say that we have the biggest social media following of any club or provincial rugby team in the world. Wait, the best is yet to come, eh? But, is this enough? How do we stay relevant as a sporting franchise in a challenging macro environment that we're currently facing in South Africa? For some people, it is too much to deal with News 24. And News 24 subscribers in particular, after reading the morning news, regularly look at immigrating to waterlogged countries at the bottom of the southern hemisphere, or alternatively other European Hyperborean countries, mostly famous for sunless, sullen, pitiless and inclement weather for at least 10 months of the year. And this is not me being negative, but rather talking from personal experience. At the South Sea Sharks, we aim to stay relevant. We aim to stay relevant through building a courageous culture, by living our values, and one of our values, our community. During 2018, our organization, staff and players, joined forces with the Good Luck Foods charity and spent 1,280 man-hours cutting vegetables for soup and packing of food parcels in order to feed approximately 1,700 impoverished kids across 42 schools in Durban and the Greater Durban area. We donated funds to the Humbanati Orphanage in Shlui that provided 65,700 meals to orphans in rural KZN. Partnering with the Salvation Army and the Dennis Hurley Centre in Durban, we regularly feed 600 homeless people at Johnson Kings Park. These three initiatives are only the tip of the iceberg, with the South Sea Sharks also having supported 25 other charities during 2018. I feel that we need to remind ourselves about the meaning behind winning championships. In sport, there will always be a trophy to chase. But how does winning a trophy change a community? How does winning make our world a better place? The reason to have a philosophical mindset like this is the fact that the world is not in need of more gold medals or trophies. The world is in need of better people, and therefore more role models. And this is the business behind the business, that is the Sharks. At the Sharks, we are aware of our impact in the world of sport, locally and globally, as well as the impact we can have in our local community. To have the desired impact, we consistently have to achieve the following two goals first. Firstly, we procure and develop the best rugby talent that there is in South Africa, with a key requirement in that they have to be people of character and who we feel can change the world for the better. Secondly, we focus on the 363 days of the year that people generally don't see. In everything we do, we define the win in each one of these days and make sure we win them all. Being right-focused will not only give us the best chance to be there on the finals day, it'll also give us the right to be known as champions. When we envisage the future that we want and that we can have with the right thinking, when we realize that the future is reverse engineered back right to the present moment, then we realize that winning and losing is in our own hands, as it exists in the present moment. Therefore, considering that much of the future is in our control, we have the power to create exactly what we want because the present is in our hands. Beyond that which we can control, winning Super Rugby in 2019 and Currie Cup again later in 2019 is a choice. It's not a chance. Simply, we have to win every day. In everything you do, you win at home, you win at work, you win at life, and then those two finals days will take care of themselves. Durban as a city is home to the biggest provincial rugby brand in the world. And our aim and vision for 2019 is to build on the success of those who went before us and to leave a legacy for those who will come after us. Myself, Gary, the staff and players are mere custodians of the Sharks brand. It's not my brand. It's not Gary's brand. It's no individual owns this brand, but it's our brand. An inclusive brand for all South Africans that has a home on the east coast of South Africa, but a reach all over the world. I know our players, coaches, and staff are motivated and positive for what lies ahead. I honestly believe that we are at the start of something great, and tonight I want to invite you to join the ride. No, actually, I insist, because you don't want to miss out on this one, because the best is yet to come. Ask yourself the question, why would some of the most successful businessmen in South Africa give of themselves and their time to serve this brand? Why would thousands of kids turn out on a rainy Saturday morning to play touch rugby with their heroes at the Sharks Fun Day like we had last Saturday? Why would people voluntarily run shark supporters clubs in every province of South Africa? And why does our sharks staff regularly go the extra mile for this organization? It's only a job after all. I will tell you why. Because this brand means something. It means something to me as an ex-player. I know it means a lot to Gary as an ex-captain. It means a lot to the successful businessmen that give their valuable time to serve on our board, to our fans across the world, and most importantly, to the greater community of Durban and KZN. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not take what we have for granted. We are blessed with the best, and I call on all of you to get behind us. Yes, we will make mistakes, but shit, we'll fix it. Unfortunately, sometimes we'll lose games, but I promise you, we will work harder than ever to be victorious. And yes, at times we might cry, but we will cry because we care. Be part of this journey. You don't want to miss out. So, I was once told that whenever you address an audience, it's important to, at the end of the talk, to leave them with something that will inspire them. And that's usually done through an inspiring quote from a great leader. And tonight I'm closing with something very, very similar to that. More specifically, it's an extract of the 90s hit song. And we are lucky to have quite a few of the artists in the audience tonight. I'm going to try my best to do this justice. And the extract I'm referring to goes a little bit like this. Kaboom boom dish, kaboom boom dish, kaboom boom dish. Hi, I'm Gary, leader of the pack. Time to thank our fans for always coming back. It's your support that keeps us on track. So why don't you join us for a shark attack?
Well done, Ed, thank you. That's what the second microphone was for. I knew you were going to sing. Ladies and gents, we have reached the part where we celebrate the first of the awards for this evening, but it's got nothing to do with what's transpired over the last 12 months and everything to do with what's transpired over the last couple of hours on the golf course, which is life or death, I believe, and I believe there was quite a lot of competition, a lot of eager beavers wanting to find out who the big prize winners indeed were, and we've reached that part of the evening, but I'm not going to do it alone. I'd like to call on GM Melville Vogel to please join me on stage to help hand out the first of the awards for this evening. I was also schooled a little while ago. I'd mentioned that the cash bar is at the back and in the front, but I completely got that wrong. You just need to flag down a waiter or waitress, place an order, and they will then be able to get a drink from you, which you would have to pay for in cash. But yeah, Melville, thank you very much for joining us. I think we can get cracking immediately with the big winners from today's golf day. And I have here a piece of paper, and I believe we've got prizes. We've got prizes, and we had the golf played over 2 courses at Mount Edgecombe, course 1 and course 2, so I will try and split up the awards as we go along. One of the awards, or one of the winners, has already been notified, and we'll call him up first up because he won a lucky draw, and that was Kyle Saunders from Compendium Insurance, 10,000 Rand Pro Shop voucher. I am jealous. A round of applause, please. If it's not here, I'll keep it for him. No, it's not here. I'm going to keep it. Please come and get your prize. Ladies and gents, let's hear it for Kyle. Right, and on to the golf play from earlier today, and I'm going to try, as I mentioned, to split the action from course 1 and course 2 at Mount Edgecombe. So we're going to start with Mount Edgecombe course 1, and on that course, the longest and straightest drive, and this took place on the 18th, I believe, and the winner of this gets an Xbox console, compliments of brand ID, and is incredibly lucky to win. No, he isn't. He's actually a decent golfer. Butch James. Well done, Butchie. Why are they booing? Did you cheat? Just making sure. Right, and on to Mount Edgecombe course 2, the longest and straightest drive also taking place on the 18th, and likewise receiving an Xbox console, compliments of brand ID, and that goes to Gareth Hall. Congratulations, Gareth. While they take the pictures, on to the next, and this is back on Mount Edgecombe course 1, closest to the pin. This took place, this piece of magic, on the 9th. Also, for your benefit as a winner, an Xbox console, compliments of brand ID. The winner is Jacques Vermeulen. Jacques was telling us a little bit earlier that he won this prize, so I take it it's a big moment for him. Highlight of the career, and we love the bow tie. While Jacques receives his award on Mount Edgecombe course 2, closest to the pin, and this took place on the 12th, also recipient of an Xbox console, and that's Simon Taylor. Congratulations, Simon. Right, and let's take a look at the finishers on the two courses, starting on course 1 in 4th place. With 44 points combined, winner of the wood covers, compliments of Sibaya, and that's you, Melville. Are you allowed to keep one? That's you and Butch James. Congratulations, gentlemen. And Butchie, if you've got too many prizes to carry home, I'm quite happy to take over for you. So 4th place on course 2, while Butch takes another picture, and winner of wood covers, compliments of Sibaya, and this is on a count out to Wayne Sharpley and Tyler Sharpley. Congratulations. Are you guys here? There he is. All the winners are sitting towards the back of the room. I'm not quite sure what that's about. I think the guys in the front need to up the game. Congratulations, gentlemen. And while they come up to collect their prize and take a pose for a picture, we move on to the 3rd place finishers, and 44 points. In 3rd place, those will receive winners of a Fearless Travel covers, compliments of Sibaya, and on course 1 at Mount Edgecombe in 3rd place, Jakub Postmus and AJ Jordan. Congratulations, gentlemen. And likewise, finishing in 3rd place on course 2 at Mount Edgecombe, 45 points. Winners of Fearless Travel covers, compliments of Sibaya, James Small and Wayne Fivey. Congratulations, gents, to Paul Cross and Ian Lindsay. Are you here? Paul Cross. Ian Lindsay. Okay, if you are not here to collect your prize, we'll keep them aside next to the stage. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we'll find a way to get them sent to the eventual winners. And we've reached the big prize, the 2 first place finishers on either course. On course 1 and 46 points and wonderful prizes. They win Ray Cook and Ray Cook cart bags, compliments of San Sibaya, 100 gigs of data and pocket router, compliments of Sal C in first place. Is this real? Gary Teichman, Andrew Blakeway. Congratulations to Gary and Andrew. I'm not going to say any smart quip about having time to play a lot of golf because they're both very busy gents. But well done. We're going to move on as they pose for their pictures. The winners on course 2 also receive likewise Ray Cook cart bags, compliments of San Sibaya, 100 gigs of data and pocket router, compliments of Sal C. Congratulations to Maya Mudley and Ray Raymond. Yes, I did.
Gary wants to donate to the Player of the Year and the Fans Player of the Year. These 2.
Okay. Oh, I had it. I dropped it. These 2. Okay.
So when we do it.
Okay. The Player of the Year and Fans. Gary, thank you very much for your kindness. Gary and Andrew have opted to move the prizes on, and they will go to the Player of the Year and to the Fans Player of the Year. Thank you very much once again to Gary Teich and to Andrew Blakeway. Well done to Maya and to Ray, joint winners on course 2 at Mount Edgecombe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Melville. I appreciate it. A round of applause, ladies and gents, for all the winners on the golf course today. And Gary and Ed, I know you guys have already done your duties for the evening, but I'd like to call you back up on stage because, of course, we are joined by the grand old dame of South African rugby, and it's absolutely wonderful to see the Currie Cup in all her splendor in Durban, and long may she live here. So Gary, Ed, if I could please ask you to join me on stage as we pay tribute to the Currie Cup winning squad of 2018, giving me plenty of joy, which I was not allowed to share on air, but I can here tonight. And I'd like to call on the Currie Cup winning squad to each receive a token courtesy of the Sharks, which is, I believe, a watch for each of the players, a pretty special one. So I'm going to call out the players, but if you know that you were in that Currie Cup winning squad, please get ready to make your way to stage, and I'm going to call you in just alphabetical order. Hiron Andrews. Kerwin Bosch. Dan Duprier. Robert Duprier Jr. Thomas Dutoy. Andrew Evans. Guys, this doesn't really qualify as applause, right? So can we have it for Apele Lefasi? Gideon Kuchelenberg.
It's a new dawn.
Marius Lowe.
It's a new life.
Mzamo Machola. Kutam Kunu. John Hubert Mayer.
It's been a long night here, a long night there.
Teram Tembu.
Long legs, damn it everywhere. Hold up now.
Lwazi Mvovo.
Baby, you got me all wrong, baby.
Sbusiso Nkosi.
Already got all of my love. So no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I'm probably
Kuni Oosthuizen.
got somebody at home. And if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should.
Tyler Paul.
That you would do to another. I would stay true.
Matlati Ralepele.
I would stay true.
Joan Skuman.
Stay true.
Louis Schroeder.
Better men than me have failed. Drinking from
Luke Stringer.
Holy Grail. Now check it out. I got him.
Akker van der Merwe.
You got that ass. I got a
JJ van der Mesht.
baby, no baby. You got me all wrong, baby. My baby.
Ruben van Heerden.
My love. No, honey, I'm good. I could have
Karen van Vieren.
should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone.
Kobus van Wyk.
I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you
Jacques Vermeulen.
another. I will stay true. I will stay true.
Vian Vosloo.
I will stay true.
Jeremy Ward.
I will stay true.
Grant Williams.
I'm showing you make somebody's
Cameron Wright.
on. I assure you.
And Leo Lenzas.
Sure as hell's not mine. Oh no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true. Honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true. I will stay true.
No, I think.
I will stay true.
And obviously, Akker van der Merwe is off getting married tomorrow, so he's not present. And I think Edward would hand it over to him once they meet. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Currie Cup winning squad. I'd like a proper Sharks rugby hand of applause. Right, you're going to take a quick break. Enjoy dinner. As I say, it's a buffet, so please feel free to move around, get yourself something to eat. In the meanwhile, we will be entertained. When we return, we'll go through the really serious awards, but in the interim, please do enjoy Natalie Rungan, who will be entertaining us for the remainder of this break. Thank you.
I got that boom boom that all the boys shakes, and all the right junk in all the right places. I see the magazines working out Photoshop. We know that you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, Hey, I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing. I know y'all think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold them tight. And no, I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbies up. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, Whisper of a breeze upon a summer day, and I cannot say where all the time goes, followed by the shadows of our yesterday, but they're far away and leave us all to find out who we are inside our minds. Then you decide it's time to change. Slowing down creates such a beautiful melody. Soars up in the sky, all realize that we are. We're on and on and on and on and on. Oh, how you love me. Oh, how you love. Oh, how you love me. Oh, how you love
will go on and on and on and on and on. Oh, you love me. Oh, how we love. Oh, how you love me. Oh, how we love. Oh, how you love me. Oh, how we love. Oh, how you love me. Oh, how we love, 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 love. You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before. I'm never gonna get too close to me, even when you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you. In case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you look out, the less I'm of you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I know you're thinking I'm heartless. I know you're thinking I'm cold. I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my soul. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you. In case you go and leave me in the dirt. 'Cause every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you look down, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. You know Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, oh, you know how I feel, don't you know? River running free, oh, you know how I feel. Blossoms on a tree, and you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Feeling good. is the sound of a hello. Is a beating of the soul. It might not appear to be, so I'm listening desperately, but my heart knows clearly her rhythm inside me beats like waters inside my feet. Her music, her melody. I know nothing else to speak. Africa's my home. Is the sound of a hello. Is a beating of the soul. A song from my window beats. True wisdom to me she speaks, telling me many things that makes me believe in you. Sweet melody that she sings brings comfort inside my feet. I know nothing else is sweet. Africa's my home. Is the sound of a hello. Is a beating of the soul. Is my song to let her know. Africa's my home. Is the sound of a hello. Is a beating of the soul. Is my song to let her know. Africa's my home. Salvation prevents her wings from flying across the sea. Plagued by such poverty, her children cry out in fear. But deep in her heart we hear there's still hope for many tears. I know nothing else is sweet. Africa's my home. Is the sound of her hello. Is a beating of the soul. Is my song to let her know. Africa's my home.
All about that.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. All about that bass, no trouble. All about that bass, no trouble. All about that bass. Well, it's pretty clear I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. I got that boom boom that all the boys dig, and all the white bumps and all the white faces. You see that magazine boasting that Photoshop. You know that stuff ain't real. Come on, I'll make it stop. If you got booty, then raise him up, 'cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Well, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said boys like a little more booty to hold at night. Well, I won't be no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll. And if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. I'm bringing party back. Go ahead and tell your silly ladies that you think I'm kidding, but you think you're fine. But I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Well, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said boys like a little more booty to hold at night. Well, I won't need no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll. And if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know because you know I'm all about that bass. 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 can feel each move you make. Your voice is warm and tender, a love that I will not forsake. 'Cause I'm your lady, and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'm the one that I can. Lost is how I'm feeling when I'm lying in your arms, when the world outside's too hard to take. It all ends when I'm with you, and even though there may be times I feel so far away, just never wonder where I am, 'cause I am right here by your side. 'Cause I am your lady, and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'm gonna do all that I can. And we're heading for something, somewhere I've never been. And though I am frightened, I'm ready to learn about the power of love. The sound of your heart beating is clear suddenly. That feeling that I can't go on, our life is a haze. 'Cause I am your lady, and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'm gonna do all that I can. We're heading for something,
vacation, some kind of holiday. You got me thinking that we can run away. You wanna take you there, you tell me when and where. But then I asked for your number, said you don't have a phone. It's getting late now, I gotta let you know that everybody wants to take you home tonight. But I'm gonna find a way to make you mine. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Every time you move to the beat, it gets harder for me, and you know it, know it, know it. And don't stop, 'cause you know that I like it. Every time you walk in the room, you got all eyes on you, and you know it, know it, know it. You coming close now, swear I can taste it. You got me tongue-tied, I can't escape it. I'm loving what you got, but then you push me off. And everybody wants to take you home tonight, but I'm gonna find a way to make you mine. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Every time you move to the beat, it gets harder for me, and you know it, know it, know it. And don't stop, 'cause you know that I like it. Every time you walk in the room, you got all eyes on you, and you know it, know it, know it. Every day it's the same, all the games that you play. Back and forth, down and round, kinda like it this way. Don't stop doing what you're doing, 'cause every time you move to the beat, it gets harder for me, and you know it, know it, know it. So, don't stop, 'cause you know that I like it. Every time you walk in the room, you got all eyes on you, and you know it, know it, know it, know it. Don't stop, like what you doing, 'cause you know that every time you move to the beat, it gets harder for me, and you know it, know it, know it. And don't stop, 'cause you know that I like it, you know that I like it. Every time you walk in the room, you got all eyes on you, and you know it, know it, know it. I'm hurting, baby. I'm down. I need loving, loving. I need it now. When I'm without you, I'm something weak. You got me begging, begging. I'm on my knees. I wanna be needing your love. Just wanna be deep in your love. It's killing me when you're away. Oh baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be there where you are. And I gotta give it one little take. Sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it down on me? My broken pieces, you pick them up. Don't leave me hanging, hanging, come give me some. When I'm without you, I'm so insecure. You are the one thing I'm living for. I wanna be needing your love, I just wanna be deep in your love. It's killing me when you're away. Oh baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be there where you are. And I gotta give it one little take. Sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it down on me?
Sterling work, all efforts by a wonderful bunch of players, great management team, very dedicated, hardworking staff in the back rooms as well. We certainly hope to see the Sharks do incredibly well in Super Rugby this year. It is a shortened competition, I suppose, so there's all opportunity in the world to see the Sharks finish in a really favorable place, and that's what we hope for. Also looking forward to the first round of Super Rugby in a couple of weeks' time, which will see a double-header played in Cape Town. And of course, the Marvel theme is something that we're all incredibly excited about and are looking forward to. Black Panther outfits, I don't know what that looks like.